Those Kwara church victims that were kidnapped and later released, how exactly did it happen? How were they released? People keep asking these questions, but the truth is, I don't have the answer. I wasn't part of the rescue team. I wasn't there. But I know someone who should be able to answer that question. And that person is Bayo Onanuga, the current special advisor to the president on information and strategy. He was on Arise TV recently, and they asked him how the release happened. And this was his reply.
First of all, what can you tell us about how the 38 worshippers at that church in Eruku, Kwara State were rescued?
Well, I think after the incident happened, and the DSS and the military were involved in the rescue efforts. I think they got in contact with the bandits to release those people unarmed. And I think finally on Sunday, they were able to get them out unarmed.
Wherever you're watching me from, please, a round of applause. So, according to what we heard, the DSS and the military simply asked the bandits nicely to release the victims, and the bandits just released them. Just like that. Another round of applause. But let me remind you, tracking people through phone calls and social media is one of the easiest jobs for the military. So now, according to Mr. Bayo, the military has their contact. They have a way of tracking them, but that it is risky to attack them because bandits use their victims as human shield.
They do have a way of tracking these people.
Right.
So they know what's going on at any point in time. What sometimes restrains them from going after them is the risk of collateral damage.
Of course.
They go about abducting our people and they use them as shield so that they will not be attacked. So they don't just want to be attacking them, they need to be sure that they are not using our people as a kind of a shield.
So I have to ask, why do we have the military then? What exactly is their job in the first place? Another round of applause. But let's leave that aside for now. Thank God the victims were released. Now that they are free, the bandits no longer have anyone to use as shield, right? So is this not the perfect opportunity to go after them? Or they are just free to carry out another attack? Because if you haven't heard, another attack has already happened in that same Kwara State. Just 3 days after those victims were released, another community was attacked. A pregnant woman, about 10 children, and several others were kidnapped again. I think we all should be asking what exactly is going on. I don't know if you have also heard that those girls who were kidnapped in the Kebbi school have also been released, and it is the same story again. There are no details about how they were released. They didn't tell us if ransom was paid or not. They also did not tell us whether the bandits were arrested. So, it is the same story as usual. But at least, let us thank God that these people are back home safely. And to the families who lost their loved ones during these attacks, my sincere condolences. May God help us, because going out and coming in safely these days is underrated. Like I always say, please watch and pray. I'll see you in my next video.